In a league like the Southeastern Conference, programs have no shortage of rivals. Tennessee, one of the longest tenured members of SEC, has as many as anyone. South Carolina, the Vols' opponent today, noon, TV, ESPN, might not make the list for most fans, but there hasn't been a division opponent that's played Utah closer than the Gamecocks in recent years. With the past 5 meetings having been determined by 3 points or less, Tennessee's current players put South Carolina up with the blue blood rivals like Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. "I definitely think this is a rivalry game," Tennessee defensive tackle Kendall Vickers said. "Every game I've played against them since I've been here, it's been close. It's come down to the last play, last drive, last series. It's something you definitely have to go through to understand how big a game this is." Tennessee, 3-2-0-2 SEC, has had a tumultuous 2 weeks. The Vols lost to number 4 Georgia 41-0, the worst home loss for the program since 1905, and that was just the start. Venzel Bulwer transferred, defensive end Darrell Taylor was suspended, and head coach Butch Jones decided to make a change at quarterback. Redshirt freshman Jared Guarantano will make his first career start today, replacing junior Quinton Dormady, who had started the Vols' previous 5 games. Jones cited Guarantano's ability to make plays with his legs as a reason for the change, and the Vols' 6-quarter streak without a touchdown was likely a contributor as well. "You need to score points in this conference, and it's going to take points to win," Jones said Wednesday when he announced the move. "It's no reflection on Quinton. It will be a tough matchup for the New Jersey native against an opportunistic South Carolina defense." The Gamecocks, 4-2-2, scored 3 defensive touchdowns in an emphatic 48-22 win over Arkansas last week. South Carolina's pass defense doesn't rank highly in the SEC, but their 6 interceptions in second in the SEC, and the defense's +7 turnover margin is tied for 9th best in the NCAA. "You've got playmakers in the secondary," Vols redshirt senior receiver Josh Smith said. "Last year they had 2 picks. They have good ball skills. They're good in the cover game, but that makes our job even more important. Our route technique and execution is huge. That's on us." It will be important for the Vols' offensive line to get running back John Kelly going to try and help alleviate the pressure on Guarantano. Kelly, who South Carolina coach Will Muschamp called an elite back in the SEC, averages 98.8 rushing yards per game, second best in the conference. But Utah has struggled to get the running game going the past 2 games. Tennessee hopes to shore up the issues up front by settling in on a starting 5 on the line during the bye week, hoping the continuity up front will help lead to more production. Defensively, the Vols are tasked with slowing down quarterback Jake Bentley. The sophomore beat Tennessee in his 2nd career start last season, when the Vols, off a bye, were a 2-score favorite to win. Bentley has lost his more explosive target in Deebo Samuel, but receiver Bryan Edwards, 27 catches, 357 yards, and tight end Hayden Hurst, 19 receptions, 297 yards, have stepped up to become reliable targets in the passing game. "I love Hurts last year and I love him this year," Utah defensive coordinator Bob Shoop said. "He's a really unique athlete. To me he's a pro tight end. He's big. He's fast. He's strong. He can catch. They've run the jet sweep with him, and I've seen him throw double passes, so he's a true weapon for them." Edwards is a guy who has really emerged lately. They talk about 50-50ths balls, but for him, it's more like 80-20ths. He's got a knack for going up in a crowd and catching the ball. They're playing with a lot of confidence.